Buruboya, Burubosheshe from Baba Ilekos Botanica. This is part 2 of What Can I Do? So in the last video I was talking about how people can't do certain things and this and that unless you get initiated. Like for instance, if you receive the guerreros, you can learn how to throw the coco, obi, to ilegua. You can learn how to fix a little bit of problems with Eshu, with ilegua, working with him. But I know this is gonna offend a lot of people who believe in like Wicca and stuff like that, and that's fine. If that's your faith and that's what you can do in your faith, that's perfectly fine. I'm not knocking that anybody. The reason I made that video was because it was somebody from our faith making those comments. And if you want to work this faith, you have to follow the rules of this faith. You know what I mean? Now, I'm not saying, oh, Orthodox, Lukumi, no, but at the same time, if a Odun says, don't cut an animal without receiving cuchillo, I would highly advise not to cut an animal without having cuchillo. You know what I'm saying? Because if you're gonna decide to work with the energy matrix of these orishas, you know what I'm saying? You have to respect the 4,000-year-old tradition that has been projected towards those orishas and have been associated with those orishas. This is thousands of years of energy of, just, it's very complex. It's hard to explain, but you have to respect that. Just like in voodoo, you know what I mean? I can't go into voodoo and be like, oh no, and if I do this, so I can do that. Well, then go to Ifa and do it. You know what I'm saying? Don't be bringing that shit over here. You respect our stuff. You know what I'm saying? Just like in hoodoo. You know what I mean? They do their things, whatever. That's fine. I'm not knocking anybody's faith. I'm more power to everybody. But don't be part of this religion trying to mislead somebody, or you know what I'm saying? And even these people may not be know they're doing it because they were misled themselves. You know what I'm saying? This is the problem that's happening currently in America with Santeria, Lukumi, Ifa, Palo Mayombe. A lot of people are just getting aboard a bus, not knowing their destination. Next thing you know, for instance, a woman that I know personally, not over the phone, not a client, well, she's a client, whatever, but, she got scratched in a Palo Mayombe, her and her father. Went to California, paid $5,000 a piece, came back. Their ceremony lasted one day, one day, and they were tatas. And when they got back, their padrino sent them an email on how to make their own nganga. And I was like, whoa, that's so fucking bad. Excuse my French, that's so bad. Like, first off, you have to receive something to birth something. I can't just go and be making an Orun and I don't have Orum. No, I have to receive Orum. Then I can know the secretos, study Orum for about a year, 2 years, then birth Orum. You see what I'm saying? I can't just, it doesn't work that way. You can't do that. You know what I mean? So by telling these people to go ahead and build their own Nganga, he was pretty much setting them up for failure, and that's exactly what happened. The father's health is slowly deteriorating. The woman's health is, she's up and down, bipolar, depressed, can't get out, lost her faith, just bad shit. Why? Because you're working with muertos that you don't even know nothing about. You don't know if this is just a straight muerto that just wants to destroy. You know what I'm saying? Just like in Palo, they have, regular Ngangas and, Nganga Judíos, you know what I'm saying, who don't have the no light, you know what I'm saying? It's like just a raw spirit that just will destroy, you know what I'm saying? Straight up, you know what I'm saying? There's even stories that I've heard of some of those prendas requesting human blood. You know what I'm saying? The Judíos, not regular palo, not regular pots, the Judío pots, you know what I'm saying? So it's like you gotta know what you're doing before you just jump head over heels into something. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, for those of you who have any questions, feel free. Like I said, I never would put something on you. Not, you know what I mean? You want a reading, I'll give you the reading. If it says Paulo, you go Paulo. If you don't want a reading, you want to talk, you have a question, I'll tell you. You want a video, I'll make it. But ask, 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 ask. It's always good to get a second opinion. You know what I'm saying? A second opinion don't hurt nothing. You know what I'm saying? So, Baruboyan, Barubosheshe, to all you people who want to practice, this religion, put your guard up. And Baruboyan, Barubosheshe, to all you guys, Alafia, in the world who practice spiritualism and the mystical sides of these religions. Alafia.